Hello, hello, I'm back in my basement and I am working on graining my 3 stones at the same time. So I have been using this smaller stone as the top for graining the other 2. As a result of that, the other 2 slightly larger stones are nice and flat, but this one has a dip in the middle. So let's just take a look at what's going on here. Once again, this is not the right tool. I'm using a ruler. Finally getting it so that the edges, you can't pull out the paper. But then when I go in toward the middle here, you'll see what happens. Nice and tight. Slides right out. So if I go around and do all the different directions, what I'm finding is that there is still, oh, here we go, we got a little bit there too. There's still a bit of a dip in the center, and now I can see there's none on this edge, but there's a little bit on this edge. And it's important that I check all the different ways so I can see exactly how the stone is doing. After testing all the different directions, I'm finding that there is a dip right here on this edge all the way to the center. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my little baby stone and I'm gonna use that to try and grain just around, sort of in a U shape on the stone, and hopefully flatten it out. And I'm gonna be using my 80 grit until I get this flat. There's definitely some tools that would make my life easier, but for the meantime, I'm just gonna make do with what I have. Okay, this edge is good. Let's go back to the center. Still a little bit loose there. A lot of what I learned about lithography is either directly from the Tamarind book or indirectly from people who learned from the Tamarind techniques. And their recommendations for stone-to-stone graining is that the top stone be no larger than half the size of the bottom. Unfortunately, my 3 stones are all pretty equal in size, which is what is the root cause of this uneven graining problem. If anyone has a magic trick for how to grain stones of the same size on each other and get them to be even, please share your secrets. It would save me so much trouble. Time to see if any of the hard work paid off. I'm pulling on this one from behind and it is slightly moving. Not as easily as before. So that's good, it's improvement. It's not perfect yet, but it's getting there. Let's try another angle. On this one also, it's still slightly moving. So here it's nice and snug. So it's right in that middle. There's still a little bit of a dip. A lot of work later, and finally I have a flat stone ready for drawing, full of possibilities. I'm going to cover it with a paper until I'm ready to draw and come back once I have an image. Thanks for watching.